Hi guys, this is Primrose and welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to share with you the houseplants that I grow in my west facing window. I grow all of my houseplants indoor and I live in the United Kingdom, and that means we have more dark cloudy days than bright sunny days, and also we have small windows. So when I was just started out, it was a struggle keeping them healthy and alive. And I have not gotten to the point yet where I feel comfortable getting a grow lights for my plants for economical reason. I take advantage of the natural light that comes in through the windows. But I'm not saying no, maybe in the future. So if you are like me, you grow all of your houseplants indoor, um, the position of the plants is really important. So the guideline that I always use is I arrange them according to the light requirements that they need in order to grow healthy and bushy. So we have two west-facing windows in our home, and I wanted to go ahead and start with this one over here. So up here, I have some hanging succulents. So this is my Borisdale, and so these plants get the afternoon direct sunlight. I don't know if you can see that. I have to keep up with my watering. Those leaves are looking dehydrated. I have to keep up with my watering now that it's getting a bit warmer. So this is my string of pearls, and there were about 5 strands there hanging out from the basket when I first got it, and it has like tripled in size since I got it in December. And I propagated this plant twice already, and I took some cuttings off and shared it to a friend. So I have a few desiccated pearls over there. And I noticed that this plant grows a lot faster in the winter time. And down here on the windowsill, I have a bunch of succulents. And as much as I regretted cutting off some of the bottom leaves of this Drysophlora, I had no choice. That way some of these plants here could get enough light. And I have some cacti, and my oxalis, it's just getting bushier each day, and I can see that it's still putting out a lot of new growth. And I love the flowers. So this tiny jade here is new from August Dreamland. I know most of you guys know her. A couple of peperomia that is struggling. they get really dehydrated when I was away for 6 weeks. So I'm hoping that they will recover. Sometimes it takes a while for a plant to recover if it's been neglected for a long time. And down here is my golden or neon pothos. So this plant does not like to be away from bright light. In fact, this one here is getting a little bit of direct sunlight in the afternoon as well. And my kalanchoe blossfeldiana in beautiful orange blooms, and my spider plant. So this plant can thrive a little bit further from the window, but if you wanted it to have a lot of spikes and new babies, it needs more light. And this is new. I got this sometime in January, so it does not have any spikes yet. And over here is my mother of thousands. So as you can see, guys, those are tiny plantlets that I can pop and propagate. So this is like a year growth. When I first got it last year, there was about 5 leaves, and I did not bother to collect those tiny babies, but I think this year I will start propagating this plant. I really like it. Let me just show you the undersides of the leaves. It looks like an animal print. And on that corner is my large Monstera. And so this corner here is, as you can see, not directly in front, but it's like pushed back into that corner. It's getting a bit of a dappled light in the late afternoon. So that top leaf there, the biggest of all, that's new. It unfurled about 4 or 5 days ago. And in the winter time, this plant, it put out a lot of leaves constantly. And now you can see that one there is ready to unfurl. And that new leaf over there is beginning to unfurl. And one is just coming out. So it's happy with the dappled light in the late afternoon. And up there is my propagated pothos. So it's been there all winter. I propagated it last year out of a single leaf. I do a single leaf cutting, so that's why they are now cascading. And it lost the variegation on the leaves, but as you can see, it did very well. It's looking lush, although the leaves are not as big as the mother plant. And so those are the plants that are closest to the window, west facing window. And if we step a little bit back here in this corner, I have my Ficus Benjamina. This is the variegated version. And this plant, it has become a one-sided plant. I did not turn this plant so much, so the growth is mostly from on this side. And also the leaves could give out that cascading look, but I trimmed this branches here last year and I propagated them. It's very easy to propagate this plant. and I like the variegation on the leaves. So it's not getting any direct sunlight, and but it managed to keep that variegation beautifully. And down there is my Dracaena Massangiana, and another ficus. So this is the Ficus bengalensis. It was a very tiny plant when I got it in the fall last year. It can grow big, and most of the plants, the big plants that I have in my collection that you see, most of them I got them as a tiny plant, like this one here. And so that one is a 3-year-old ficus. And a little bit further from the window is this corner here. I have a Petunia, and I think this is a lime color, and that one is a combination of pink and dark green. And I have my Sansevieria, and on that side I have my Jade Plant, and so far it's not doing anything this spring, but I'm hoping for some new growth in this coming summer. And this plant, I had a chlorosis issue with this plant in the winter time. As you can see, I have some stems there. Oh yeah, so those leaves, it did not fully recovered. It's still a bit yellowing, but it managed to hang in there, because most of the leaves of the yellowing leaves, they fell off. So that's why some of those empty stems, I cut them back. And it's growing big. So this one is a little bit further from the window, but it's been doing really well. And I have some hippostas. So this one is a combination of green and white, and this one is a combination of green and pink. So far these are the plants that I have here, and now we are moving on to the other west facing window, which is in our bedroom. So you have seen this in my previous video, but this is another west facing window, and my Hoya thrives well here in this area, in this lighting situation. The flowers are still there, though that one looks like it's going, and I'm not sure, but it looks like it's putting out more buds from that peduncle. We'll see. So that's the only hanging plant I have in this west facing window. It's because that one is big, that it occupies almost all of this window space here. And that's my Ficus Elastica. And I had to cut off some of the bottom leaves because I have some plants down there as well. So a tiny Monstera, some sun pothos, my fern, sansevieria, and another Ficus Benjamina, so that's the propagated Ficus Benjamina, another Dracaena, my alocasia, and another spider plant from my father-in-law, and my ponytail palm. So this is new. Hopefully this will stay lush. I don't know, I did not have any luck with calatheas. They stay very lush about 3-4 months, and after that the leaves just start to dry out, brown and crisp. So we'll see how this one will grow for me this spring. And then that's the tiny wandering Jew that I got in October. It was small cutting, and it's been growing a lot lately. And my pink syngonium, and my, so this is a slow growing plant. This is my croton, my codium. It's a 3-year-old plant, and it's not as tall as my 3-year-old ficus, but I think it's doing well. All of the colorings are there. As long as this plant is getting enough bright light and a little bit of direct sunlight, it's happy. It puts out all of those bright colors. And then over here I have some jade plant from cuttings, my portulacaria, and then a echeveria that is in bloom right now. It's got 2 flower spikes. And then some I have a, oops, it came out. I have a cactus and some of the ground coverings type of succulents, my echeveria agaboides. So I'm waiting for this flowers to dry up, and I will try to collect seeds. Another portulacaria, the green variety, another plant from Olga as well. And then this is my asparagus fern. This is a very fast growing plant. I think I got this in spring. It's 2 months ago, and it's been growing a lot. It's very lush. And back there I have my Euphorbia mellii, the beautiful Euphorbia, another plant from Olga, and some sedum. And then back there is another cactus. So so that is all I have to share with you guys today. I arranged my plants according to the amount of sunlight that they need to thrive, to grow healthy and lush, even if they are being grown indoors. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next. Take care. Bye.